An indigenous Zambian investor wants to decide which of the three sectors he should invest his money. The profit of each sector is dependent on the changes in demand during the investment periods. The investor has categorized changes in demand as high, medium, and low. His estimated profit for each sector is shown in the table below. Okay, so colleagues, in this table here, all right, we have the sectors where this person wants to invest. There's the agriculture sector, there's the energy sector, and there's the tourism sector. These amounts here in dollars, these are the profits he expects to make in each sector. Now, as it says, these profits are dependent on the changes in demand. Okay, so when demand is high in agriculture, expect to make a profit of 8,000. Energy, 3,500. Tourism, 5,000. When demand is medium, agriculture sector, 4,500. Energy sector, 4,500 and 5,000. When demand is low, agriculture sector $2,000, energy sector $5,000, and the tourism sector $4,000. Okay, so here we are the investor basically, or we're trying to help the investor choose which way he should invest his money. So there are three approaches that we can use to select which way to invest our money. All right. So we're going to start with the Maximax criterion, the optimistic approach. All right. So this is where you want to choose the sector with the highest profit, basically. Okay. So what's going to happen here is for each sector, you're going to see which is the highest profit. Okay. Agriculture sector, the highest profit is $8,000. Energy sector, the highest profit is $5,000. Tourism sector, the highest is $5,000. The highest profit is $5,000. So with the Maximax criteria, okay, you list the highest profits for each sector. Then you're going to choose amongst these ones, which is the highest, okay? Max. You get the highest and you choose amongst the highest. So in this case, yes, is that a question? Oh, login and it's not showing. So it's network. Yeah, are the others able to see the screen? Okay, okay. Okay, so don't worry, I'm recording, so you can try to listen in. Okay, if you've got the question with you, just look at the question. So then, as I'm explaining, maybe try to put two and two together. But don't worry, the recording will be coming. Okay, so you'll be taken care of. Yes. Yes. So, colleagues, here we choose the highest amongst the highest. Okay. So, agriculture has the highest profit amongst all these sectors. So, according to the Maximax criteria, we are going to choose agriculture. Any questions? So remember, Maximax, the highest amongst the highest. Okay, so you get the highest profits in each sector, then you choose the highest amongst those high profits. Okay, can we move to part two, the Maximin? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what you do, sir. Or you are expecting a complicated formula. No, 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 no. This one, it's only part C, but there's a bit of calculations, but yeah, yeah. Aren't you happy there are no formulas, sir, here? Aren't you happy that there's no formula here? Formulae here. Complicated ones. Okay, so we go to the next one, which is the maxi mean. Okay, so here you're looking at the worst case scenario. Okay, you're going to get the lowest profits for each sector. Then, amongst the lowest profits, you're going to choose the highest. Let me repeat myself. Maxi mean, okay, maxi mean, you get the lowest profits in each sector. So, agriculture, the lowest profit is $2,000. Energy sector, the lowest profit is $3,500. Colleagues, do not be tempted because here it's saying low, so you think you're just getting only these ones. No. Okay. Sometimes when demand is low, some sectors still will make more profit than other sectors. Okay. So these don't follow that if you're getting the lowest, it's just these ones in the last row. No. You're looking at all the profits. Okay. So agriculture, the lowest is $2,000. Energy sector, the lowest is $3,500. Okay. Tourism sector, the lowest is $4,000. So you list them like this. Okay. Agriculture, the lowest $2,000. Energy sector, lowest $3,500. And then tourism, the lowest is $4,000. So now, amongst these lowest profits, you're going to choose which is the highest. So, tourism has the highest so far here, $4,000. So we're going to choose tourism. Mhm. Number two, and then I should have mistyped here. Maximin. No, it's Maximin. Or Maximin. So here I should have put for Maxi. It was a typo error on my part, sir. Okay. Maximin. So you get the lowest profit in each sector. All right. After you get the lowest profit in each sector, you list them down. Agriculture 2,000, energy 3,500, tourism 4,000. Then amongst these lowest profits, you're going to choose which one is the highest. And in this case, it is tourism. Any questions? Okay, we go to part three, minimax criterion, the regret approach. Okay, so regret basically is like opportunity cost. So the way you calculate regret is the highest profit of each sector minus the individual profits. Okay, so this is what I mean, colleagues. Okay, let me bring the table this side. Oops. Sorry, my bundle's finished. Excuse me. Yes, as I was saying, we're doing part three for the minimax or the regret approach. Regret is more like the opportunity cost. So the first thing that you need to do is you calculate the regrets for each sector. How you get the regret for each sector is the highest profit minus the individual profits of the sector. So I was saying, let me just bring this table here. Okay. So we start with agriculture sector, all right? The highest profit is 8,000. So this 8,000, you're going to subtract it by all the profits in this column for agriculture. Okay. So you start the first part, $8,000 minus $8,000, zero. $8,000 minus 4,500, 3,500. $8,000 minus $2,000, that is $6,000. So, colleagues, what I've just been doing here, I picked the highest profit, 8,000, I subtracted it by 8,000, subtracted it by 4,500, and I subtracted it by 2,000. And this is how I got these values. Yes, that's the way the process goes. You subtract even by the initial amount. That's just the way it goes. Any questions on here where I've highlighted in yellow? Any questions? So you choose the maximum grade from this same column. So here we've got zero, we've got 3,500, we've got 6,000. So our maximum regret is $6,000. So you jot it down. $6,000. We now come to the energy sector. We pick the highest profit in energy sector, $5,000 here. So this 5,000, we're going to subtract it by all these numbers here in this column here. So you start 5,000 minus 35, $1,500. 5,000 minus 4,500, you get $500. 5,000 minus 5,000, you get zero. So you pick the maximum amongst these. Okay, the maximum is 1,500. Any questions? Mm-hmm. Please take me back. If it's okay. Mm-hmm. We remember I said you pick the highest profit in that sector. So once you've picked the highest profit, then you subtract from each individual profit in that sector. Yes. So this 8,000 where it came from, which was subtracting by all of these, is because it's the highest profit in that sector. So as you can see, also for energy sector, we picked the highest profit, $5,000. We subtracted it by the individual profits, and then we got here we got 500, and we got zero. Tourism sector, we also pick the highest profit there. It is 5,000. So you subtract this 5,000 with all these profits in tourism sector. 5,000 minus 5,000, zero. 5,000 minus 5,000, zero. 5,000 minus 4,000, $1,000. Then again, you pick the maximum amongst all of them. It is $1,000. Maybe I even put this as in steps. Maybe let me put it as steps so that people remember. So step one, calculate the regrets for each sector. Step two, select maximum regret for each sector. Step three, select minimum out of the maximum regrets. Is it better like this, colleagues, in step format? Is it more consumer friendly? Okay, so as step three, you select the smallest amongst these. Okay, and the smallest is $1,000. Okay. So we choose tourism. Questions.